This is David from M.A.A.C. It's great to meet you.
Hey, David, nice to meet you too.
Awesome, awesome. To start off, I want to say, how great, uh, Ana de Armas is in this film. She's just excellent. Did she do most of her own action scenes in this film?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. We that's kind of the Wick franchise mentality in rehearsals. We talk to them at the start and go, "This is gonna you're gonna hate us for a while. You're gonna grow. You're gonna blossom into this amazing, violent flower, and we're gonna use you as much as possible until insurance says we can't." So and she was gung ho. She came in with bells on and really wanted to, honor the franchise, honor her character, and yeah, really, she brought as much as she could to the table, and it was so much.
Yeah,
Amazing.
like because I know like she's not like known for her action. She did a little bit of that in the last Bond movie, but she's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. So how much training do you guys actually put her through for this movie?
Oh, probably I think 2.5 months before we got to Prague, and then I want to say another 6 weeks from there,
Hmm.
around there. So a good like 3 to 4 months of training and conditioning and choreography and learning the gun styles, learning the throws, and yeah, and repetition, 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 repetition. She wore her bruises like a badge of honor and was just gung ho for everything. It was really great.
That's great. That's great. And of course we got to talk about Keanu coming back as well because I know you did you worked with him in the last all the previous John Wick movies as well, right? Is this that
I
correct?
did I did the first three. I wasn't able to do
Yeah.
four. But yeah, it was really it was a cool, like, well-rounded circle of life
Mhm.
of set life. We started. He actually, so on his last day, it was funny because we're all together and we're talking, and he's just like, I think BTS was there, and um, he was like, he's like, we started it together, we get to end it together, and I was just like, I don't even know what that means, man. I'm just because I got something in my eye. No, it was great to have him back. It's always so much fun to work with him, especially in rehearsals, and we get to suffer together again, and in training. So it was a blast.
Well, it's funny how you said like we're gonna end this together, but I heard like he's just signed on for the fifth one, right? So he is
Yeah,
back.
he spoke too soon. He jinxed himself with that.
Speaking of the like all the previous John Wick movies. I mean, it's been four films, and like I kept thinking like how can they think of more innovative things to for this film because it's been four movies already. Like, what
Yeah.
other things could they come up with? And then you guys did it. You guys got this whole flamethrower sequence in there that we've never seen before. So like what was your game plan coming into the doing this movie? Like, oh, what can we bring that's fresh? To this
Yeah,
franchise.
great question. So that was that was a big challenge for us at the beginning because we had to go. You have this character who's done four movies that each one just bigger, 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 biggest, and you're just going, what? How do you bring this new character into the fold after all that, and but still make it interesting and make it up to par,
Hmm.
and especially with a character who doesn't have the experience of John Wick and um, doesn't have the knowledge, doesn't have, she left the Roost Roma. Like, she's a bird that left the nest too soon and and she's taken off a cliff trying to fly.
Hmm.
And we're like, oh, that's how. That's it. But let that answer the question. So we put her in these scenarios to where the only way she's able to get out, she's learning on the fly. We make sure we show that her character is very intelligent.
Hmm.
She's able to pick things up quickly and learn on the fly, but not without making mistakes first. Um, and then so we bring that her tenacity of that character, the ballerina mentality is the way she's able to overcome these obstacles uh, and put her in these crazy scenarios is just her tenacity. The fact that she's no stop, don't quit. I'm moving forward, even if I take 20 steps back and 18 steps forward.
Hmm.
I'll take 3 steps back, and then I'm going to take 10 steps forward. Um, and just no matter how hard she gets hit, she's going to come back up, figure it out, and then get done. And just go, the fuck, man?
I love that because you can see throughout the movie that because she's not a seasoned assassin like Wick, so you can see her progress throughout the film. Like she's got better and better and better, and she took a hell of a beating in this movie too.
Yeah.
She gave some, but she took a lot as well.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. We wanted to when we came into this movie, we were going, we don't want audiences to go, oh, it's a female John Wick. Okay. She's Anna's her own monster. Eve is her own monster. This is like I said, we're taking the aspect that she's doesn't stay with the Rooster. She's learning everything on the fly. She's not calculated like Wick. He doesn't have the experience. He's been through every scenario a million, 10 million times. He knows he has the catalog in his brain to
Mhm.
go. Even if he gets knocked back and he falls, he's going, "Oh, I've been here before. This guy's coming at me this way. Oh, I'm going to take you. I'm going to take you here, and I'm going to do this, and then now I'll move forward. Oh, you're going to cut me off this way? Great. I'm just going to go around you and then take you from the side, like." And so we wanted to make sure that her innocence in this character like shined through, and for people to go, "Oh no, that's not a female John Wick. This is new material. This is a
Right,
new bag." You know what I'm saying?
right.
So, and I think Anna just knocked it out of the park.
Uh-huh. And I love how you guys, because like with her size, like she's so much smaller than all of her enemies that she's like her size disadvantage. So I like how you incorporated that into other choreography and how she outsmarted them and or
Exactly. Yeah,
so
we actually had to, so we had to come up with rules with her because also, like you said, like Wick he's a big man, so he's able to like he can throw these people around, and he has the knowledge of like, oh, if he's bigger than me, I need to figure out I need to do this throw and use my body. She can't really do that, and for perfect example, one of the rules is she will never punch a man in the face.
mm,
She'll use it like palm and elbow, or honestly, grab the biggest thing that she can hold and crack him in the knee. Use your surroundings. But I said, well, to sell that, we need to do it at least once. And so in the training sequence in the Ruskaroma and the judo fight, we have her. She's like getting manhandled, and she gets angry. She's like, ah, and then you see her just walk back. She's like, damn it. So to sell that fact of like she's gonna put like just think of Anna in real life,
hmm.
she's gonna punch a big guy in the face, break her hand.
Right, right.
We were just like if you had a sister and it was you and like four of your friends, how would she beat you?
Hmm.
Not gonna fight you one on one, that's for damn sure. And so those are the scenarios that we kind of came up with in our head
Uh-huh.
talking with Chad and with Len and Steve and Jeremy and myself and Caleb, like we all were just sitting there going, great, all right. So this impossible scenario, what do we do? And that's kind of where we uh, helped create her character in a whole
That's
for us.
great. That's great. That's great. And speaking of Chad, so he did come back, for this movie to film some of the action scenes in this film as well, or
No, he was overseeing as a
overseeing
producer,
it? Okay.
and he's having created one of the co-creators of the franchise. He definitely loves to have eyes on it. He's passionate about it.
Mhm.
But no, Len was there, and him and Len got along really well, and so they just yeah, we all I mean we all just have a love for for the genre and for
Right.
the franchise. So it was just great to have everyone back together again.
Awesome.
It was very much like a like we're like, oh, we've been here before and we're all here together again. It's like so it was a lot of fun.
That's awesome, man. Well, last question. Like, what was your favorite action scene to film? Like, what's the most fun for you to do?
I think for me, and this, I mean, I'm biased,
Uh-huh.
but the just the story behind its creation and to fruition of Eve versus John.
Hmm.
And that the story we got to tell and the challenge that it was to go, how do you have this man who's done 4 movies fight a person who's just coming in the franchise? Also,
Right.
it's just like, who do you think you are? And we go, that's the point of the fight.
Mhm.
You get to you get to honor her by showing her tenacity for her character of the no, stop, don't quit, I will move through you, but also honoring John being as seasoned as he is, being an immovable object, and having like the master teach the Padawan kind of a thing. So to honor both of them in that fight was a challenge, but we were really excited to like kind of put them together and tell that story. So not unbiasedly, the other one would probably be uh, man.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
I know there's so many. Uh, the ice bar,
Hmm.
good one. Um, her handling her with the car system, with the gun and the rubber bullets. I love that aspect of it as well. And yeah, and the fight team we had with that, it was so much fun. And there's just we had so much going on with it. It's just it was so overwhelming, but in a good way. So I think the action in that sequence was just so much fun. And the flamethrowers. I mean, I can't. It's like you're asking me to pick your favorite child.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm about to say like, how do you do that, right?
and
I
then
mean,
the ice skate fight was really, really good. And then, the fight outside after the T-bone car, that one was really good. I'm just, that's probably my favorite, along with the others. They're all just put them in a group. They're all my favorite. They're all our babies.
yeah, but what the best thing I love about this franchise, and what you were saying with the whole Wick versus Eve sequence, like it's not all these the action is not action for action's sake. It's like you're telling a story with the action, It's there's a purpose to it. So that's what I love about this franchise, and
Thank you so much. That means a
the
lot.
job that you do. And I really can't wait to see this movie again for real.
Yes. Oh, can't wait. Can't wait for you.
All right, man. Well, thank you, Jackson, for your time, and God bless, and good
Awesome.
luck with everything else that you have upcoming.
Thanks so much, David. Nice to meet you.
All
Have a
right,
good
man.
one.
Thank you so much.
Yep.